It's control time. It's been a while since I played the game, and I'm looking forward to playing the game. Like I said, do need to refamiliarize myself with it because it's been a while since I've played it. So the story so far in Control, how do I summarize it? We are Jesse Faden. We have Zeta Tanuska. We have inside our head some kind of benevolent entity who is helping us out along the way. And we've been trying to find our brother, who turns out was here in the Federal Bureau of Control, and this entity called Polaris guided us here. We got in. The whole place is on lockdown, or at least was on lockdown, because another evil entity, malevolent entity, called the Hiss is invading this space, and is infecting everyone in the Bureau, unless you're wearing one of these devices on your chest, or unless you have a benevolent entity in your head who can fight it off for you. So that happened. We resolved that to an extent. Already played the DLC before Alan Wake. Yeah, I have. Because I mean, first of all, when I first played it, I didn't know it was Alan Wake DLC. So I just kind of went along with it. And obviously didn't understand a lot because I hadn't played Alan Wake. So now we're playing it again. Now I've just played Alan Wake. So the Federal Bureau of Control deals with supernatural and reality-breaking events in the world. Altered world events, they called them. And they send people out to go investigate and round up the things that are causing these events and sort of investigate and try and shut them down. Through this whole process, we became director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We were chosen as the Bureau director by a gun with a mind of its own. It all makes sense. A gun with a mind of its own and an entity called the Board, which lives on the astral plane. Those words mean nothing to you if you don't know, if you haven't played the game before. But that's kind of where we are. So we're in the Bureau. And now, in fact, you know what? How do I get this up? Missions. I'm just going to select a different mission for a second, just because I just want to run around a bit and refamiliarize myself with some of the controls. What abilities do we have? Not many, because we rushed through the game before. Right, yes, and obviously I can't spend anything. Right, let's fast travel to where'll be a good place? Research, perhaps? Central research. We'll probably find something to shoot around here. So this is the gun that chose us. Oh, hello. What? Okay, that's that does that. How do I switch my weapon form? Okay, there we go. Nice. So what was that? Square. Yes. Triangle is melee. Ah, that charges the weapon like so. Cool. How do I... Okay, there we go. There's my telekinesis power that the board gave me. And then I can block with that. And I can also fly. Yes, I can fly. Okay, good. That's aim down sights. Melee. Dash! I can dash as well. Okay. Oh god, I keep on pressing triangle to switch weapons. Why am I doing that? Because that is how you switch weapons in No Man's Sky. Okay, let's see if there's anything that's going to come out of the woodwork and surprise us.
Weapons.
Weapons indeed. Oh, what was that?
To the plants.
Crouch. Okay, I can crouch as well.
Small
How do I
talk
run
never
then?
really knows strong
Not
suit.
that.
At least they can't talk back.
Is it? Okay, that's run. Here we go! Okay, let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight, let's fight, let's fight. Let's fight, let's fight. Shit. This is health, this is health, this is health. This is very bad. Get wrecked, motherfucker! What was saying down sights? There we go. Whoa! I can fire them back at them. Oh, God. Controls. This is going to kill me. Cool. Okay. Let's just head through again a little bit. Ooh. You see this one already?
I've been fielding questions.
Collectibles, multimedia. Let's watch this. HRAs. These are the devices that keep out the hiss.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And
I really,
what's the
really,
deal
really
with the
want those
Hedron
posters
resonance
behind him.
anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified.
Thanks.
One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding.
It'll be long and
We're
terrifying.
making more.
Cool.
Recently, regarding HRAs.
What's this? Ah, documentation. Resonance theory. I need to hold it to open it, do I?
Always need to wear them.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, I'll tell you what we also need to do. Is read some stuff. Here we go. Look, Bright Falls. There's some stuff already. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker. Ex-Bureau... So he was a control agent, at least formally, so he knew what was going on. that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, referred to events investigated in 1970, 76, and 78. That would have been, what's his name? Thomas Zane. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter Sarah, who's the current sheriff of Bright Falls. Did we know they were related? Agent Breaker was Sarah's dad. Okay. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 case Thomas Zane. 1976, 1978, Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson, the old gods of Asgard. Alan Wake was believed to have been the instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possibly object of power, that was thought to be missing. That's the clicker. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. So they'd searched the lake, but couldn't find us. I guess, yeah, the dark place is not simply the bottom of the lake. Okay. Interesting. Thermos. Oh dear, diner coffee thermos. No unique procedures required. Altered status is unsuspected. But a blue coffee thermos with a white plastic cap and logo of the Oh Dear Diner located in Bright Falls, Washington. This cap doubles as a mug. The item responds to Formula I-16, yet no discernible altered effect has been discovered, other than keeping liquids warm for a surprisingly long period of time. It's also worth noting that the coffee from the thermos is always refreshing and strong, no matter its quality, before being poured into the item. The thermos was discovered on the shore of Cauldron Lake outside the town of Bright Falls. Both are known sites of a recurring AWE. See Bright Falls AWE case file for further information. According to witness statements, Alan Wake, see Prime Candidate Program entry for further information. Alan Wake was a prime candidate for directorship? I missed that before. Really? Why? Who went missing shortly before the discovery of the thermos, had been seen collecting similar thermoses for an unknown purpose, I assume. Yeah, I knew there was something Alan Wake related before we actually got into the DLC. Do I care about any of these? I don't think so. There is this, though. Look at this. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern equivalent of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain things informed by our own things and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially created, induced in popular culture using blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program, Night Springs. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena can contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on full moons. A pair of scissors that consume human flesh? Oh, that consume human blood through 2 punctures on the neck. These details living in the minds of so many have given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen, waiting to be written by an author in the dark place. Cool. Yes. Okay. Right, let's try and do a little bit more fighting just so I
I hope your day has been productive, little plant.
Just going to talk to the plants as well.
That really works, huh?
They like being talked to. That's no. I don't want to go to dimensional research. That's through the ashtray maze. God, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. This is going to take forever. What is this document? Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjured in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce blank behavior. Boop boop da boop. Hello, Milky Pork. By the closure of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. That's by Dr. Theodore Ash. How you doing, Milky? Good afternoon. Good evening. Anyone else want to come and fight me? Anyone else want to come and fight me? Fight me! Is there no one else? Is there no one else?
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Gotta talk to the plants. Stuff. We probably have... Oh my god, we really do. What's this? Wait, hang on. Let's deconstruct anything that's level 2 and level 1. What is this? Health. Okay, well, let's put this one in there instead. Energy recovery speed. We've got a level 4 one of those. And this is also health. What's this? Health recovery per element pickup. That could be pretty good. Launch energy cost might also be great. Just made sketty bolognese. Also cleaned up my kitchen a bit while doing that. Nice. Thought my scales were being weird, so can't portion it up yet. Oh. So you're having to guess. Without scales, I think it is literally impossible to get the right amount of spaghetti. I don't think it's ever been done. Everyone will always make either far too much or nowhere near enough. I guess we could go this way. I'll have one more shootout and then we'll go and actually get into the DLC. Running around a lift with your rather loud shoes is what I wanted to say. Running around the lift in your clown shoes. Push your fingers through the wet. This is the luck and probability department. Have we already claimed this? Yes, we must have done. Yes. Hello! Okay, we need to get rid of this guy. Fuck me! Oh my god, that was fast. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Really do need to remember how to play the game. You gonna respawn or not? No, you're not, are you? What is that? Oh yeah, this is the luck department. Can I get in here? Yes. I don't want to though. There's some stuff in here for me? No? Usually there's some stuff. Maybe I've already been here. Oh, I remember this place. Fight me! I want some practice. Will no one fight me? Where is everybody? Come on, there's got to be someone down here, surely. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Where are your enemies when you actually want them? Hey. God damn it. Where is everybody? Maybe we'll try somewhere else. Where's gonna have enemies? We'll probably find some in the power plant. The NSC power plant. The Northmore Sarcophagus Containment power plant. Just said, where is everybody, in a voice that sounded remarkably like the one from that goes, where have the Teletubbies gone? I was aiming for C-3PO. Where is everybody? Pretty sure C-3PO says that.
Look alive. Director on deck.
Where are the enemies? Get it again. Enemies, where are you? I want to shoot you. I don't know Star Wars things. Maybe the person who did C-3PO did the voice of the Teletubbies thing. The Teletubbies thing. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Big bang. Shit. Good. Uh-oh. Oh, God. We clear? Okay, that was a bit better. Didn't lose any health at all that time. I think we got lucky, though. That was the wrong kind of enemy. They weren't really attacking us. They were just floating towards us and going boom. Okay, well, I said one more. So let's get out of here and actually get this DLC on the go. Back to life. Back to reality. See, the thing is also with the fact that we're about to go into DLC, the enemies are going to be harder because it expects you to have just finished the game. I've got a whole weapon mod here. Why am I not got anything in it? 47% extra damage, rate of fire. Let's just do more damage. Got anything better here? That's damage. What's that? Ammo cost per shot. Okay, what other options have we got? Ammo chance refund on hit. Rate of fire. For the grip. Okay. Let's activate this quest. How do we do that? Where are the quests? Missions. Here we go. A dark place. And so it begins.
Good to see you, man.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something that... Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle. Trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else, too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Okay, so obviously now with context, there are implications to that.
Reaching for her. Trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. The hunger in the dark.
So this is Alan Wake writing
Investigation Sector.
about...
Investigation Sector, huh? We should check this out.
That's Alan Wake writing about Jesse in the Bureau. To what extent is the question? This is the first question. Did Alan write the entire Federal Bureau of Control into existence? I don't think it goes that far. Given that we know that one of the agents, that the agent was a former Bureau agent, it's possibly they got some information from them about its existence, and then he wrote about this with a view to them helping him. But it seems as though he's written some of the darkness, some of the dark presence into the Bureau, which is obviously less than ideal. Investigation Sector. I think there might be a cutscene now, maybe. No, not yet. Okay. Well, that's very dark. That's very dark. Now the lights are on, so it's okay.
Hello?
Welcome to Investigations.
Anyone here?
Guess not.
Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing. Presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Jonathan Connor, Ezra Cruz, Caroline Dempsey, Lindsay Malcolm, Charles Murray, Derek Shah. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and only the hard copies of the reports existed beyond the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. Whoops.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
It's smaller, sure. Darling investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D0845 was launched at into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous reports regarding inhumane treatment of a agent currently housed in the Bureau of a something alive, I'm assuming. Our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of investigation sector personnel seem to be wholly unaware of any such artifact contained there. One blank confirmed the item's code name to be blank, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the Dimensional Research Wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. Okay, yeah, non-human paranatural, okay. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into the Dimensional Research. So that will be about Polaris, who was kept here. Casey inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Interesting. So maybe that's how Wake learned of the Bureau, perhaps? If you did get the gist from the FBI agent, and then I guess maybe while in the Dark Place wrote that Alex Casey requested the files from the Bureau, and then if Casey received them, then that means that Wake received them. Although he would then have to make up what was in them. Interesting. How much did he make up? How much is real? There will be a lot of reading in this DLC, I think. Tractor supplement. Note, miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Male, Caucasian, 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office and also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents and bone fragments. Blunt force injuries, head, lacerations, left ear, cheek. Blunt force injuries, extremities, dislocation, right knee. Complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus. Extensive trauma, abdominal region, complete avulsion of multiple organs including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. It is my opinion that Mr. Burroughs' death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. Lovely. Are the sound effects quite loud? I think the sound effects are quite loud. Audio, let's reduce the effects slightly. Let's bring it down to 80, because usually 10% does jack shit. I mean, that's still pretty loud, isn't it? Has that done anything at all? Not sure. What's this? Track procedures. Item is not in Bureau custody. None known. No containment procedure known. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. What did you say? The game is so loud. Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. First came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrough, owner of Burrough Farm outside Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on the scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrough beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panicked calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communication staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrough only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrough earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. There's a tractor on the loose. Right, I think we need to put power in there, I'm assuming. Ethics investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation P1429 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program by the Federal Bureau of Control. Should have tried focusing a flashlight on the tractor. Maybe it was one of them, maybe it was not. Maybe it was a different kind of possession. Hello, Vino. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blank and blank. Blank were brought to the oldest house. Dylan and... No, it's not Dylan. Is it worse? It's 2 people. Or candidates were brought into the oldest house and placed under blank examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. Upon maturity. Children? This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic blank of paranaturally inclined blank. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human decency. This investigation team unequivocally condemns the Prime Candidate Program and recommends that it be ceased immediately. Right, we need to... Can I not get through there? How do I dash? That's good. More law. More law. More law. Staffing issue. Mr. Dennis. So, yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. Remedy have just announced a new co-op first-person control game where you're playing an AWE task force going out and containing AWEs. So that's exciting. I might tolerate first-person for it, who knows? It seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff! If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing, and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we've barely managed to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. From Agent Grayson. What's this? Resignation letter. To whom it may concern, this is of Kirkland. It is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of the investigations for the learn to speak, Tom. For the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's operation. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame our situation on blank, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the blank loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The director has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. What's on the other side of the firebreak? We will find out soon. Can I pull you out of there? I can. Okay. Let's see if it will go. Ah, come on. God damn it. It's way too loud. I need to turn down the effects volumes again. Come on, little power box. Let's go for a walk.
Now that gate should
Locked.
open.
Options. Audio. Effects. Bring it down to 50 maybe. That's a bit better. Did we look up here? I don't think we did. Cauldron Lake update. It's not going to be this dense all the way through in terms of reading, but we're just launching the DLC, so I guess it wants to tell us a bunch. It happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has to be out. Has it out for our agents? Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. I know that the second Alan Wake DLC is called the Lake House, and that's all I know. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Cauldron Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with the investigation's agents. It's only a matter of time before this blank hits again. AWE hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. So raccoons are taking out a monitoring station. Or something is anyway, and they're blaming it on raccoons. Director investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, blank was launched into the blank of Director Zachariah Trench. Launched into the blank of Zachariah? A recent change in blank witnessed in Director Trench included aggressive blank when blank with other staff had been observed. This is Trench being taken over by the Hiss. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable blank between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the entity kept inside, resonance kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's blank as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. The investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any blank and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Should have been. Should have been. Trench official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true. That's a line from the Hiss incantation. But you are the head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they've admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm, also part of the Hiss incantation. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. Again, from the incantation. It's taking over. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Again, that's part of it. Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. He was losing it. Let's get some stuff. A shaded facet. Underhill background. Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor of the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom. That's where we live. Where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist, excellent title, stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly work with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Yes, that's part of the game we didn't play. That's side questing. I appear to be stuck. Okay. Let's go. Right. So we actually make some progress now. Oh, go on then. Nope, there's still more law. Still more! Specimen escape assessment. The purpose of internal investigation X0397 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI1 that resulted in the death of blank agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the blank of blank, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive behavior. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The air filters were changed. An hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Blank entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Alice Wake? Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Wake's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the blank. Investigation is ongoing. I didn't know they had blank agents. They do indeed. So many. So many there's no number to describe it. Hold me up. Right. Is there anything we can build or not? No. We need more source. Not going to buy any mods.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
That it did. Now, can I get in here? Yes, I can. Blessed organization. Or blessed. This group / individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in para-criminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. Object of power? Jeez. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed organization. Okay. I don't think we've seen references to that before. Right then, let's traverse the motel. I love this bit.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Yippish.
Is that finish?
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been riding. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him?
That was Mr. Scratch.
What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
Okay, so that was the first time we saw Thomas Zane.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
That's the first time we've
doing
seen
here?
Thomas Zane outside of his suit, and also
Thomas Zane was with him.
yeah, but he looks exactly like Alan Wake.
The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Because he's been rewritten. He's been rewritten. But who wrote who? Yeah, Alan must have wrote Zane. Changed his story. How very confusing. I'm assuming we need a key for this. Yes, we do. Darkness is creeping. Oh, doors are open. Did they write each other like an Ouroboros? It's possible. We've heard weirder things. Right, we need to run on some ads. So when we come back, we will traverse the Ocean View Motel and actually get into this. See you in 3 minutes. Welcome back. We're in the motel. In the spooky motel. Now we have some kind of puzzle to solve in order to open the door with some kind of dream logic. Turn that off. Was that what we needed to do? Turn the TV off in there and I guess turn the radio off in here. Will that do what we needed it to do? Usually then this door opens and we get another key. Or we get the key. Something going on over here? Well, that did something. Do I need the key? Unless it's just open now. Is that enough? No. Can't turn the telly back on. Does the door open? Oh, it does open. Okay, fine. And there's the key. Yes. It's gone dark.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness. Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment, what he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose,
did not like Hartman.
Killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance. It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Okay, so he's still rating Hartman as something that wants as he's still writing Hartman as evil Hartman that we saw in the game that was trying to use the dark presence to make the world the way he wanted. But he failed and in a last-ditch attempt jumped into the lake and was devoured by the darkness and became the thing that had been Hartman. FBC took him in.
Became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose. Killed everyone it could. Lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. A resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Why did he write that, though? How does that help you escape? Not sure about that. Right, the bridge is out, but does that... we can get... oh, hello! That's... okay, I mean, I guess... we could... Can I make... I might be able to make it over there. Yeah, easy. But is the door going to open? No, because it's fucked. Okay. So we do need to go down here. Now, question is it here? No, it's not. Yellow seems like where you want to be. The door's opening. Janitor gear nearby. Is Artie around? Kind of want to see what's over this way, though. Is this door open? Oh, look at that blood. Uh-oh. No, door's jammed. I wonder if that one opens, though. The fire break is so creepy. Just an abyss. A void between segments. Gives me shivers.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Hello.
Wait, want me to come here?
The entire oldest house is kind of creepy. Kind of creepy? It's creepy as fuck. I love it. I really want them to make a TV show. Things are not quite consistent with reality.
That doesn't look like a house shift.
Mm-hmm.
Do I even want to know?
Mm-hmm. Playing this control point. But there are especially creepy places inside it. Yes, yes, there are. Yes, there are. Ballistic ground slam boost. I don't even have the ground slam, I don't think, as an ability. Do I have that? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I've got any... I've not got any... No upgrade points. Yeah, there's the ground slam. Over there. Wow, I rushed through the game last time, didn't I? I've got nothing. I've got nothing. I've got all the energy I need. Most of the health. And what's this? Control? The focus? Seize. The whole game's control, Tom. Filing and processing. File and process this! Ah! Ah! Who else wants some? You want some? You want some? Uh-oh. Oh, shit, who's that? Shit. Oh, cool. That was great. Still too loud, isn't it? Still very loud.
Of course, the hiss are already in here.
Of course, they're everywhere. Why is it so impossible to do good audio levels in a game? Nope, don't want to change that. Audio. Is that music? Maybe I'll drop the music down a bit as well. Drop that down to 80. Maybe drop that down to 40. I also don't know if it's worth changing this for headphones. put everything on 50. I mean, I can just turn the volume down on here, but I do want the dialogue to be audible as well, because those cutscenes are good volume. It's still quite loud. Drop that down to there. See how that goes. Still might be a bit loud still. Never mind. Hartman arrest. Emil Hartman. Victim names: Alan Wake, Tor Anderson, Odin Anderson, Rudolph Lane, Wendy Dizol, Thomas Emerson. Those were the names of the other patients in the facility. I don't think we... did we meet them? We met some of them. There were the names on the rooms. Officer named Special Agent Remy Dennis. Charges Code 4. Kidnapping of altered individuals. Oh, Alan Wake is an altered individual, is he? Sanctions against altered organizations. Obstruction of Bureau investigation. Breaching the Ash Act. Additional notes. Offenders' property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with ongoing AWE investigation. Offenders' personal items, personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to their senility, and Wake possibly deceased. Okay, I was going to say, what about Wake? They don't know if he's alive or not. Okay. Anything in here worth seeing? Aha, look at this. Where there is a picture of a wall on the wall, a picture of a hole on the wall. There is a hole. Ability point. They're worth doing. Get out of my way. It's like finders keepers. Raid the room! Missed opportunity to not name Alan Wake's double Alan Fake. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. No. Thank you. Right, I'm going to dismantle anything below level 4. Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Never mind. 30 seconds to get everything. I love Finders Keepers. It was great. Okay, well, that's fine, I suppose. I'm going to dismantle these. Fine, we'll leave that as it is. Finders Keepers! Now there's a light there. I might need that. Where did we come from? Where did we go? Where did we come from, Cotton Eye Joe? This is the control point. Okay, there's the fire break, so that's the way we came.
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Let's get it back under control. Control! Said the name of the thing. Foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Love that. Serves absolutely no purpose. Someone wrote that and put it in the game. I guess we're going down the service tunnel. I think we've got all the bits, haven't we? Seen any more bits? No more.
This darkness is blocking the door.
Yes, it is,
So
isn't it?
now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Gotta use the light. That's the wrong thing. Okay.
Light burns it away, huh?
Oh, that's familiar.
Makes sense.
Am I going to need that still? Oh, look. Is there anything in here worth having, or seeing, or doing? Nope, it's just a room. What's this poster? Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. I'd love some of these posters as well. I did try looking for the schematic ones, the oldest house and the service weapon, but I couldn't find them. Okay, where are we going? Seem to be at some kind of dead end, unless this is not where we're actually meant to be. God damn it. I'm trying to remember the button for drop. Okay, square. So is that not where we're meant to go? I thought that was where... Oh, thought that was where I wanted to go. Was it not? Okay, do I need to fix this house shift? I don't want to go back to the fire break. Yeah, this is where we started. Okay. I'll look in that room again, because I guess I missed something. Seemed to be the way it wanted me to go. Not this way. Wait, was it this way? Service tunnel. There's nothing in here. Must be in here. There's no direction indicator on this one compared to... Oh, I see. Do I see? Got enough height? Aha, the yellow towel. The yellow towel of this wayness. I don't think I can go in there without getting poisoned. Can I? Whoa, hello. Am I in trouble here? Yes, I am in trouble here. Okay. There's a side quest I need to do to go in there. But that's fine. We don't need to go in there. Do I need you? It's pretty dark. Oh no, it burst. My light burst. Hartman. Baby, 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 yeah, an orange peel are lines from the hiss incantation. So Hartman has been infected by the hiss as well as the darkness. I believe in a thing called love. I do have an ability point. Don't know if I can do much with it. Just one. What do I need for this? 4 for more health. Levitation. I can get more levitation if I want it. Do I want it? Did you hear that? I just farted. I thought I'd be a bit quieter than it was. It wasn't. It was a big fart. Big fart. I'm going to save up for these, I think. I think they're more important. I'm not using melee at all. Emil Fartman. He's in the room with us. Didn't I just come from there? No, I just came from here, but that's all the signs posted for places we've already been. Operations Center. Have you been there yet? Oh, this is the other side of that house shift. I see. Not a house shift. It's done by the hiss. Kind of a house shift.
The third thing. The sound made dark. The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Artman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Artman. They all turned into something else.
Dark
The third
hiss.
thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's
Hartman was
terrifying.
stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time.
Alan!
Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom.
An
The
Ouroboros?
gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're in new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Now, did he write that because that is what the hiss incantation is, or did he write the hiss incantation? Or at least that part of it?
The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a
Like
monster.
a worm through time. That's
Now
part of
we
the hiss
crashed out of
incantation,
darkness
but
toward
it's not
Faden.
something that he said that he said. It's very dark in here. There is a torch there, but can't be bothered yet. We need power to there. Oh, it's very dark. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do. My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more, and they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turned altered. We have him dead to rights. And you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop until we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension to see if that slows me down, Agent Hewitt. Okay, so there's a group out there of people who are purposefully trying to make altered items. And they're blowing up though in this case they blew up a train to do it. To what end, though? What do they get out of it?
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best, but mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me.
Possibly.
That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay,
That's clippable.
there we go.
Use that as a sound effect. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate.
Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors.
I did not remember that Alan Wake mentions the Ouroboros here when I said it earlier. I didn't think you did.
Across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder.
Yeah, I didn't think you were spoiling. I think you got lucky or same wavelength. Black Market. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and paranatural material, was raided in Blank, Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. So that's why they're blowing up trains, to try and turn them altered to sell. The following unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. I was also talking about entirely unrelated thing, Alan and Thomas, not Hartman. Yeah. Yes, but parallels? Perhaps? The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Also haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet either. You going to watch us play it? It'll be coming soon. Or are you going to want to play it yourself first? Side quests. Arty side quests. Clear the mold.
The plants in here have died
And the plant one.
Lighten them up. Darkness everywhere. New day,
Nourish the
same
plant.
old bloody city, said the old lady. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
What was the other one? Burn the Dark. Okay. Probably going to play it on my own first. I get that. That's why I've not watched a lot of streamers play it, because a lot of my friends have played it. But I don't want to watch them because I want to play it myself. NASA Cooperation Review. Following the NASA FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is now available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Blank far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Blank will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Yeah, that is a good thing to have. Surveillance. Valuable. If not a little bit unconstitutional. But no one knows. Therefore, it's fine. Can't go through there. Okay, where do you go? Sir Valence, the less famous Knight of the Round Table. He kept himself hidden. You're not meant to know about him. I have this and I don't know why. Can't see anywhere for it to go. Did we come from down here? Oh, no we did not, because that's new. Oh, look, there it goes. Still need... Oh no, that cleared out that darkness, I see. And that is more stuff. Eagle Limited summary. A train derailment resulted in 62 casualties and numerous injuries. Was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as... blank. They said their name earlier, didn't they? What were they called? As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was responsible or the direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. I think we may be seeing that train car. Okay, that opens that, so that is the shortcut. What's this? The Shadow. Paranatural entity A010, aka The Shadow, is an aggressive blank consisting of 3 known types. Type A, localized manifestation of sentient shadows, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material, as well as exerting blank over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals. Human bodies possessed by the shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain blank of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects, similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are blank, solely to be used as destructive tools. Yes, we know all about those, because they're from Alan Wake. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals. See AWE 35, presumably where they all targeted Alan Wake, which may imply a shared link to a blank intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive/defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of an outbreak.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete.
Hartman.
This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
So that's definitely from the version of Hartman that we met in the game. The evil version of Hartman. Who I thought was trying to embrace the darkness, but he is talking about trying to defend against it. But certainly trying to use its power. But I thought we undid all that at the end of the game. I don't know if maybe something got redone. I mean, he's talking about having Alan in the lodge, but Alan's at the bottom of the lake for now. So did this recording somehow get out of that little bubble? I'm also not sure whether Hartman is actually evil or if he was just written like that, because he seemed pretty friendly by the end. At the end, in the cutscene at the end, he seemed quite friendly. So my assumption was that Alan just wrote him as evil for the story. I don't know where that fits in the timeline. That's a big red flashing button, and I want to press it, but I can't. Probably because I need to put a thing in there. So can I pull out the one from here, or is that locked in? I can. Power up. Let there be light. Oh, good. I'm gonna assume you're not friendly. Not friendly. Not friendly. Oh, good. Oh shit! I didn't see the person there. Fuck me! I'm in trouble. 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 Fuck! Very much in trouble. Fuck that up. Now, I'm pretty sure that, yes, I don't need to redo all the collections again in Alan Wake. Let's possess you! Possess! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god. Please not. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Fight. What's my weapon? My other weapon? Come on. Oh, it's the grenade launcher. Okay. Ow! What was that? You absolute bitch. That was like 2 hits. What the hell? Okay. Wow, can you like hit anything at all? Reload. Reload, my god. You. Oh my god! Why can't I aim my gun? Are you kidding me? My god! Good! There's another bastard around here somewhere. Are we clear? Music's still playing. The fight music's still playing. You up there. Please? Thank you. We've already listened to that. That's fine. It's still playing. Who has it? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. It's a possessed. It's a possessed. It's a possessed. How am I meant to deal with you? Light, perhaps? I don't remember you being a thing. You done? Okay, that was weird. Oh, okay. Right, we'll proceed then, shall we? Is that the sarcophagus that Northmore is being housed in? That would be funny. Technically a picture of the director on the wall. Former director.
I don't feel right.
It's not good.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
Let's get in the light. Don't get taken by it. You want a power thing there and there. Where do I get them from? We're going down here.
Shit.
Cool!
Now what? What is that?
That's Hartman.
Come on, elevator, time to go.
What am I meant to do?
He was desperate.
Fuck.
Hello!
Nothing even.
So you don't like the light?
Activate the lights.
I can use
Okay.
that.
Yes, I can, but that's not the right thing. Come on. Oh, okay. It's a permanent thing. It's locked in. Okay, fine. Vending machine procedures. We just fought one of them. None known. Testing in the investigation sector is currently ongoing. A vending machine. Its front covered it in a faux wood panel. Coin operated. Buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material, both edible and otherwise, in its rows of internal trays. Initial testing suggests the item reacts to the mind of the individual in closest proximity and will produce whatever they subconsciously desire. Attempts to cause the item to create a living thing have consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Blank, Alberta, after a resident named Muriel Blank called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposefully stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise residents' spirits. The Bureau response team encouraged this story while confiscating the item. Interesting. I mean, they kind of wrote their own cover story there. That's interesting. Right. So, oh, look. Power cores. Get out of there. Thank you. Okay, can I have another one? Where does it go? See what, can I throw that all the way up there? Yes, okay. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Into the light. Night Springs screenplay, page 1. The screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. Threshold. Now that's a Bureau term. Oh, what? It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? We are in a secret lab. The large screen on the wall reads the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. It's ready when I say, Doctor, but the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. This looks like evidence that Alan Wake wrote Control and spun the Federal Bureau of Control into being by writing it in the Dark Place. Because if he's already written basically he's already written it just in the context of a Night Springs episode. I don't know if I like that. It's a theory I really don't want to be true. I don't want the Federal Bureau of Control to be fictional in its own world. Avoid modern technology! Ah, stuff. Critical dodge efficiency. Okay. Right, there's my core. Where does it go? Over there. Good-o. What if Alan Wake... If what Alan Wake writes becomes reality, then it's not fictional. It's a weird line. It's a weird... Like, yes, he writes it into existence, but then... What is... Does it exist... If it only... I don't like the idea that it only exists because Alan Wake wrote it. It might be the case, but I'm not sure I like it. We need a power core. I suspect I need to go back to the start to get one. Ha, this is where Shum is. I forgot that. Is this where Shum is? Yeah, I guess it must be. We need a core. Okay. I am going to... go back. Can't pull one from here. I'm going to need to go all the way back. Stay in the light. Ooh, hello. This. Oh, no. What's this?
Okay, this room is really intimidating and all, but I know my
Langston.
rights. It's not a crime to try and get a book signed.
Making unauthorized contact with a dangerous paranatural entity is indeed a
tried to get a
bureau
book
offense,
signed.
Mr. Langston, and can be prosecuted as such.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Listen, this is being blown way out of proportion. All that happened is I heard Dr. Hartman had been brought in, and since I'm a huge Alan Wake fan, I thought it'd be cool to get a copy of The Creator's Dilemma signed. That's a book that Hartman wrote about.
We know what it is.
Okay.
He tried to get Hartman to sign a book.
So
That's
yeah,
funny.
I was just looking to fill out my Wake collection. I certainly didn't know Hartman had turned into some kind of shadows of me.
That's a completely inaccurate description.
Whatever. Listen, I'm just a desk jockey. I sort papers, do data entry, that kind of stuff. Don't come down on me like this. I made one mistake. I mean, I see people break the rules all the time, and no one's pulling them into dark rooms to yell at them. Yesterday, Dave Gleason and his crew were talking to that empty spacesuit and laughing their heads off.
We're letting you off with a warning, Mr. Langston. But this is going on your record, so one more screw-up and our next chat won't be so friendly.
Great. That is just great to hear, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Interesting.
Hey, is there any chance I could get my copy of The Creator's Dilemma back?
Get out.
He classifies The Creator's Dilemma, written by Hartman, as part of the Alan Wake collection, which does seem to imply that it's the Bureau's opinion the music is still too loud, isn't it? It does seem to imply that it's the Bureau's opinion that Wake is responsible for the works of Hartman. How much do they know? Clearly they're aware that there was an AWE that happened there for Alan Wake. But I thought he undid it all. So some things clearly did not. Some knowledge was saved from that event. Still not done? For fuck's sake. Okay, here we go. Hartman background. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Bright Falls, Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purpose. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent paranatural abilities that they may possess with the aim of shaping reality to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class 2 paracriminal designation. Note, for more on the link between artists and their ability to manipulate reality through artistic mediums, see file blank. Investigation has proved that Dr. Hartman's legal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the Alan Wake investigation, Bright Falls investigation, Thomas Zane investigation, it'll be Alan Wake. He displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released blank months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. It's seeming more and more like that what happened was that when Alan Wake rewound time, 2 years later, 3 years later, 4 years later, 5 years later, 6 years later, 7 years later, 8 years later, 9 years later, 10 years later, 11 years later, 12 years later, 13 years later, 14 years later, 15 years later, 16 years later, 17 years later, 18 years later, 19 years later, 20 years later, 21 years later, 22 years later, 23 years later, 24 years later, 25 years later, 26 years later, 27 years later, 28 years later, 29 years later, 30 years later, 31 years later, 32 years later, 33 years later, 34 years later, 35 years later, 36 years later, 37 years later, 38 years later, 39 years later, 40 years later, 41 years later, 42 years later, 43 years later, 44 years later, 45 years later, 46 years later, 47 years later, 48 years at the end of Alan Wake 1, that he split reality. And there's the reality that we saw at the end of Alan Wake 1 where everything was normal and carried on all fine. And then there's the reality of what actually happened in the game continued. And we're in that reality. And if that's the case, then this makes sense that Hartman is evil and did what he did in the game. There we go.
Yeah, how do you like that?
I hate reality. It's a pain, isn't it? Is it Douglas Adams who was in the beginning God created the world, this has generally been deemed to be a bad idea. And things have just got worse since then, or whatever it is. What's the quote? Pippin probably knows. Right, there's a bit more lore up here, which we will collect. Can I collect it while I'm fighting? Yes. Door appearance. We will read this one after the break, which needs to happen right now. So we'll see you in 3 minutes. Stand up, grab a drink, grab a snack, stretch your legs. See you after the break. In the beginning, the universe was created. This has made many people very angry and has been widely regarded as a bad move. There it is. That's the quote. Love that one. Mendy's in first, but can you keep your lead? Gonna have to stick around to the end of the stream when we finish the game. I meant to read that. Oh, what is it? Door appearance. You can't? Well, then you're going to lose your lead. It's up to you. An excursion into the Ocean View Motel and Casino discovered a previously unseen door in the lobby hallway. This door features a spiral-shaped marking, designation Door Alan Wake. Similar to other doors, it is locked and cannot be forced open. Alice Wake, a person of interest in the Bright Falls AWE, and the former wife of missing author Alan Wake, a suspected para-utilitarian and reality shifter, contacted agents Shah and Dempsey of the investigation sector using the phone number given to her in 2010 according with civilian outreach protocols. Okay. The call resulted in Mrs. Wake being brought into the oldest house for an in-person interview. Okay. For a full transcript, refer to file blank on blank 2017. Wait, hang on. Oh, given to her in 2010. She made the call in 2017. Why did she wait 7 years to make a phone call? The excursion into the Ocean View Motel occurred on later that same day. Determining whether this was a basic synchronicity event, if Alice Wake is responsible for its appearance, or if the door itself relates to AWE 35 is paramount. Should she be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken into the motel itself? Oh, she should be returned to the oldest house, possibly even taken to the motel itself, to confirm if any other changes occur. Is Alan writing that happens? Because Alice can somehow help Wake escape from if she's brought to the oldest house? Don't know. Right, we're continuing to explore. So Hartman, I guess we're going this way now, are we? He went up there into the vents.
Ma'am? What are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Okay, Langston. Just gonna have a look around first. There it is, the Bright Falls AWE investigation.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman?
Yep.
Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those,
That's what
Langston.
Barry did.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing
Infinity
can't have gotten
points.
very far. Let's go flush him
Familiar
out.
methodologies fight off Hartman.
Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know?
Now, I recall
Ever
this
since I got put in
dialogue
charge of the
going on
Panopticon,
for
people
so
treat
long.
me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items. Still, I don't know why people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird.
Okay, we've got two
Well, maybe
other
that's not
AWEs to
true.
look at
Darling
before we
is
get to
famous
Bright
for
Falls.
being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming.
Just gonna let
Altered
him
items
chat.
really aren't that frightening once you get to know them.
He knows that I'm not there anymore. Because he can see me on the monitors, but he's still going to talk. Framaro. AWE. Let's see what this one's about. Claim. 2 ability points, but still not enough for anything, I don't think. Oops. Okay, let's just clear this out of the way. Hi! Oh, you're a big boy. You're a big boy. That's the wrong button. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. Jump. Fuck! Jesus, that was nasty. Not played the game in 3 years. Give me a break. Let's let that recharge before I go in there. Move out the way. Oh, bollocks. Good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Fuck me! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Only ever used throw and never the gun. I mean, it's the throwing is really good. I need to upgrade that, I think, because you can hold more things, can't you? Now I'm thinking about it right now. Oh, maybe I already have it. Oh no, here we go. That's where it is. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. I can have this. Oh no, I can't. I need 3 for that, and then I need 8 for that. Jesus, that's expensive. Out of my way. Good. Good-ish. Good-ish. Okay. I'm still fighting a vending machine. How do I deal with a vending machine? I don't remember fighting vending machines when I played this the first time. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. It's a hell of a lot of stuff, actually. Get rid of that. And that. And that. What is that? Evade. Oh, I'm not evading at all. I've forgotten that I've got that. Okay. Is that a torch? Kinda. Ah, hello. Okay, these are the toilets. There might be something in here. Steez accelerator. Not quite as good as a B's accelerator. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Get wrecked. Ow. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. God, that's hurting a lot. Be mine. Shit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm in trouble! Trouble! Can't see a thing, can't see a thing, can't see a thing! Can't see a thing. Oh god, why am I taking so much damage? I need to upgrade my mods, I'm sure. Uns done! Oh shit, we gotta go from here again? Bloody hell. Energy recovery speed. Launch energy cost. Kind of maybe wanna swap in another health thing. What's this? Evade cost. Do I not have another health thing? Health recovery per element pickup. That's not. Okay. Okay. Oh, these bits already clear. Thank you, game. Are we all clear? No. Oh, fuck. Fuck me! Okay. Yes, there are still more. Clear? Nope. Oh, maybe. Okay. We're through. We're through. Torch there, might need that. Shoom! I don't want to activate it right now, but I know what that is. That is play the archive, play the video game, the arcade game. And if you do that, you get mission replay. Ah, we need the light. Worth doing, Shoom, just so that you can redo the ashtray maze. Okay, we need a power core. Ah. Okay. Is that what I think it is? Nope. Thought it might be a picture of a hole, but it was not. Why am I now wearing a box? Why am I now wearing a box? It's stuck on me! Okay, cool. This is a box run. Oh, it's fell off. It's fell off now. Bing bong. I think I might need the light. Where did I leave it? Where did it go? I don't think I did leave it there. Things in this building have a mind of their own.
Shit.
Oh, bollocks. It broke. Oh, no. We're in trouble. Maybe. Okay. Got a power core there. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. We need to claim the control point. We've got this thing on tracks here. And we've got one... where? I thought we had one. And there's a big old light on there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if we can grab that. Let's put you first of all over here. Which lets us do the movement. And then pull that out of there. Put it in there. That'll burn that off. Lovely. Now, was there actually some more over here that I needed to burn off? Yes, there was. Arse. It's annoying. I should have probably left it there to begin with. Never mind. Is that close enough? That'll do, pig. That'll do. Vigorous dodge efficiency. Lower access. And another torch. Thank you very much. Guess we're going to need it because it's pretty dark down there. Oh shit. The hiss, the hiss, the hiss are here.
Damn it.
There it goes again. Uh-oh. Escape the dark-end corridor. Okay, now that is a breakable wall. And it's going to be edge forward.
Here to fight this thing.
So don't. Is that almost on the other side? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, hi, buddy. You okay there? Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh god, you can't stay in one place too long. Can't stay in one place too long. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, okay. You into there, please. Whew. Good. I guess this is where we want to be. Oh, is this a turntable? God, that's so creepy. The bridge in the mist. Wish me luck. Wow. It's too much darkness. Where am I going? I can't see where I am. The fight music's still playing. Where did that come from? Who's firing at me? I don't know where I want this to point. Oh, yes I do. Okay, there's some lore here.
Okay, we're gonna try. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jelly.
Where are you from?
Jumbo Grand. Up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing, boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell?
Wind and Windy
Was
Mitchell.
there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
Spider time. Need that for when we play Spider-Man 3.
This one more time,
whenever it
and
comes
we're
out.
done playing with you. Understand?
Hello.
Jumbo. Up and loose and heavy treat.
Now I know we need to get rid of a thing. Where is the thing that we need to get rid of? Okay, that's still turning. Big wheel, keep on turning. Proud Mary, keep on burning. Oh shit, sniper, that's not good at all. Where's the thing? Is that where the thing is? There's the thing. Oh, fuck you. Oh, nuts! Come on now. Are you kidding me? How are you not dead? Good. Now we can start killing. Okay. Fuck me! I'm in trouble! I'm in trouble! Run! Hide! Run and hide! I'm dead. Tubes. Dirt arrange you. Just love that it's just the regular cadence of conversation, but just complete nonsense. Wait, am I? No, I'm going up. Up is the right way. Okay, so I guess the first wave are already defeated. Where you coming? Are you serious? Shit! Come on now! No! I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Bollocks. Can't see a thing. Get down. Oh, you shit. No! Oh my god! The explodey dude. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Can't be dealing with a sniper right now. I am in trouble. Give me health, Joanna. Health, Joanna. Oh, that works. God, I'm so low on health, though. Ah, bollocks! Fuck me! Shit. Oh no, oh no, oh no. God, I'm picking up so little health. I need the thing on that gives me more. See you, Mandy! We'll see if you can hold your lead as the words game progresses. Hope you have a good evening. Shit, there you are, there you are, there you are. No, 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 no. Fuck off! Where's that sniper? Raiders! Good night, Noodle. It's Memnopockles, back from the dead. Welcome to the Bacon Stop.
It's the play bus! But where does it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop. Stop!
It's the Bacon Stop. Memna driving a bus is terrifying. I had the same thought, Jazz. Memna, thank you very much for raiding. How's your first stream back after a prolonged absence? I hope you had fun. Hello, everybody joining. Thank you for the follow. Dirt arrange you, everybody. Pipes. Or was it? Tubes. Tubes. We're playing Control DLC today. The Alan Wake themed one. What's going on? Had some fun garlic time. I'm 30 seconds behind the stream. Well, then I would recommend a handy refresh. Hope you're well. I'm doing all right, thank you, Araton. How are you? Where have you been? Were you in the UK for a bit? I feel like I saw that you were in the UK for a bit. A bit more of that, please. Where that came from, if you would. Oh, that's very different from a refreshing handy. Yes. A refreshing handy. Come on! Get wrecked. Thank you. A very quick weekend in London with the fam. We saw Les Mis. Ooh. La-di-da. A night at the theatre. Was it good? Stop trying to aim with a controller. Well, I can't use keyboard and mouse on a PlayStation, can I? We just played through Alan Wake 1, so now we're playing through the Control DLC for that. Is related. Loved it. Good. I've only seen the movie. I've not seen the stage show. There's a few shows I want to see on stage. Is Hades Town still running? I really want to go and see Hades Town. I have a feeling I'm going to miss it though. Can I make this go round again? No, that button is spent. Is that lined up where I want it to be? I'd like to see Tim Minchin's Groundhog Day at some point. Yes, and also I've still not seen Matilda. Feel like I should have done that by now. Right, we've rotated this, but I don't know why. It's not got us anything. The door's not open. I'm sure you've gone over all the details of your absence on your own stream, so I'll catch up with that later. Any special highlights that you want to share there? Anything particular that I might find interesting? I do also want to go and see Tim Minchin's Groundhog Day at some point. That. See, it's funny because I said that 2 minutes ago. It's a funny, hilarious joke. Right, I guess we're going this way. Wait, have I already done this? Am I? I think we're going the wrong. Oh, I mean that's. This is where. Yeah, we're backtracking. This is the wrong way. Wait, hang on. If this, what's the right way then? Where do we go? Ow. I seem to have lost my way. Both in the game and in life. Wow, that got screwed over. Groundhog Day is fantastic. I've seen it more than once. Well, I guess they expect you to. Oh, come on. Give me the brick. Was everyone well behaved in Garlic today? No offensive imagery? Skirting the lines. Come on. Where is it? Not a single gooch to be seen. Almost unheard of. I see angry boy in there. Hello, sir.
Looks like
How often do you think about the photo I sent you, be honest?
Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption.
It crosses my mind every so often.
Did call him the third thing.
Okay, I'm just going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers. Always. Never, never. Always, never.
A little bit muscular for my tastes, I'll be honest.
But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend?
What a great first DM to send to someone. The best.
Stranger. Strange.
What's Langston doing?
Strange like the noises you hear at night.
Is he auditioning for Night Springs?
There is no light, and you cannot fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around.
See you, Memna.
And makes
Enjoy your evening.
your coffee.
Thanks for dropping your peeps by.
Quacks, because the noise scares you. Then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack, 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 quack.
No idea what that was. Langston being weird. That's a very steep ladder.
A chain letter.
Oh.
I remember these.
Good.
Mom used to say they were evil. Better do what it says. You know, just in case.
Just in case.
There must be a photocopier around here.
I don't want to start that mission, but I do want to read. Is it going to be in? No, it's not going to be in correspondence. Where's it going to be? Arcade cabinet procedures. This is Shoom. Distance of 10 feet between the items suppresses their effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Items are a pair of arcade game cabinets originally designed for games Shoom and Shoom 2 Kolgar's Revenge. The games were manufactured by Bonko Entertainment. Bonko, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s, early 90s, no other Shoom cabinets have been found by our investigators. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Events from their everyday life become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state, as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and motor function, and also get the ability to replay parts of the video game that they are actually in. Oh, where's it gone? It maybe is in correspondence. Chain letter. Oh no! This spooky man letter has found you! The spooky man curse is coming to you! To miss the curse, you must mail this letter to people. If you don't, the curse will get you. The more letters you mail, the better off you will be. Sally in Houston did not send the letter, and the spooky man ate her cat. Terrence in Greenstone did not send the letter, and the spooky man gave him acne. Kyle did not send the letter, and now his wife eats dinner alone. Linda did send more letters, 30 in total so far, and look at her now. She owns 3 cars. She has all her fingers. She speaks Italian. She is Italian, but... you need to mail this letter. You better mail this letter. Don't let the spooky man come. He'll take your cat. Go find your stamps. Hurry. Okay. Well, that's a job for later. Not Sally's cat. Not Sally's pussy. Shaded Hartman. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau and has proven a valuable asset for our understanding of A10, aka the Shadow. Okay. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by or produces a veil of darkness, an aura of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. This aura also protects the specimen from harm. During testing, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Some phrases have been identified as quotes from Dr. Hartman's book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host's personality remains intact to some degree. For research purposes, Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Cauldron Lake Lodge replica built for the Bright Falls AWE investigation. Researchers hope a familiar setting may trigger new behavior. This experiment has yielded no results thus far. Interesting. They made a replica of the lodge. Loading bay. Now this, I think, we'll call a ranger.
Director Faden here. I need a ranger dispatched to my position.
Let's see if we can keep them alive. Hello. Hello. I very much remember this part of the game.
Let's put him down!
I think. Night Springs, page 3. The director steps closer to the horrible entity. He reaches out with a steady hand. You are mine now, creature. I will return you to my facility and control your power. Control. Sir, we don't know. The entity instead rushes forward and engulfs the director. He screams in pain as the scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward that he is. Entity subtitled, I am not the one being examined. I am not the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the director emerges from the entity. His once sparkling eyes are now empty and dull. The scientist rushes to him. Sir, we have to escape. We cannot. They are in control now. I got what I wanted. He's writing the events of the game. They are in control now. I got what I wanted. That's what Trench did. I think Alan Wake wrote Control. This is not the part I was thinking of, by the way. Or is it? Yes, it is. It's the towers section. Or at least a towers section. Let's pop in here. A shaded facet. And this just leads back into that control room, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. There's a lamp there. What am I meant to be doing here? Well, I mean, that implies there's some people to fight. Okay. Okay, I guess we're playing now. Bye. Fucking hell! Okay. Not what I wanted. Who else is there? Someone somewhere. Up there. What are you firing at, Ranger? Oh my god, snipers! Shit fuck! Okay, round 2. I think, maybe. Hello. Wow, so annoying! Ready? Here we go again. Oh no. Oh, you're a problem. You are a problem. In fact, butts. Fucking hell! Shit. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Those guys were a bit of a pain.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Let's go. Oh, you shit. Bollocks. Shit bollocks. Shit bollocks. Shit bollocks. Shit bollocks. Shit bollocks. Shitty bollocks. Fuck me. I'll have you. Can I have you as well? Are they both mine? Yeah, they are. Awesome. Fucking snipers. They deal so much damage. Give me your sauce. Where else are we looking? You down there. Fuck. Good. I'm assuming there's going to be more coming from somewhere. Not sure where though. What am I looking for? Who are you fighting? I'm hearing grenades. At? Oh, there. No, yeah, there. Okay. Shit. Nice. Did that kill you? No, not even close. God, you're such a bastard. Forgot about health though. Nice. Still. Oh, now we're going down there. Okay. Yeah, this is not the place I thought I was going. Loading bay vents. Anything in here worth having? Why does this exist? Oh, it's a mold thing. Okay. Am I going the right way? I mean, this looks new, so I guess so. It's a spaceship and a Hartman. A spaceship and a Hartman. Hello. From our AWE. Give me the light. Okay. Law. A paranatural entity arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission at an unknown point of their voyage to the Fra Mauro highlands of the Moon. 32 hours after the return of the Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. Blank, a White House senior official, and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th member when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. Note: an altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon their arrival. Mr. Blank called to clarify the matter, though tensions remained high. Bureau jurisdiction and clearance should be defined more clearly with other federal agencies. Does that not mean that you have to tell them about it, though? That's going to be a problem. Oh yes, I remember this bit. I think this is going to move the light, and I'm going to need to go with it. Kinda, but it's moved over here. Ah, but then this means that I can press the button. Then it's going to go this way now. I think I probably need that. Shit! Get off me, Hartman! Fuck me! What's happening? What am I going to do? What the fuck am I going to do? Livid! Absolutely livid. God damn it. That pissed me off. Come on. No! Get wrecked. Come on, give me that. Give me that. No. Oh, you absolute... Have I got to send it back just to pick up that thing? Wasn't my fault, though. fine. Send it back. Oh, it's not going that way. It's going this way. Okay, yes, go again. This time get it right. Where's the cube? There it is. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Thank you. Good. Okay, we got that where we want it to be. And we'll continue our way through this nightmarish dark room, this dark place, after the break. Stand up, grab a drink, grab a snack, stretch your legs, have a wee, have a poo. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye. Welcome back. We are in a dark place, but we're trying to make it brighter. Right. I'm assuming then the next thing I want to do is press this button here, and assume I'm also going to want to take that with me. Now, can I just throw that over the top? I may have made a mistake. Let's find out. feel naughty. I feel like I'm walking through a museum exhibit. The tractor! Is that the tractor? Shit! Shit, 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 shit. Okay, good. That burns that off. What's in here? A basketball hoop? The Apollo 14 entity, commonly known as FRA, underwent a series of physical examinations upon its admittance to the oldest house. The entity can speak, though its poor grasp of the English language makes any meaningful communication impossible. Interview material can be found at... I've already found it. Its physical form consists solely of the extra-vehicle mobility unit, spacesuit used by NASA astronauts. Spider time! This could be an authentic EMU taken from one of the NASA astronauts, though this suit does not bear any wearer's name, or one materialized through blank conversion or possibly blank corporealization. The suit itself is slightly damaged, which is likely due to the fact that the command module did not have a fourth seat for the entity to strap into during re-entry. Hilarious that no one questioned that. Like, obviously that's what it did to them, but they're re-entering the atmosphere and they can't seat everyone and no one's thinking this is weird. The EMU is entirely hollow and pieces can be removed, though this seems to agitate the entity. X-rays and spectrograph imaging have shown blank shaped outlines within the suit. For safety reasons, the entity will be contained in a secure cell until more information can be gathered. Or why would they question it? Tubes. Tubes. Spider time. Cool. So I see another one over there, so I guess we need to do this then, do we? Good. Out your way, Hartman. Out of my way, Hartman. Okay. So then we need to send it back. In fact, I know I can't get there, but I can probably get almost there, right? That'll do. I need a third one of those from somewhere, though. I'm not sure where that comes from. Oh, that's removable. Is it removable? Yes, I think it is. Okay, let's pop that one into there. That one's not removable. But I can take that one and put it there. I don't know why that's good. I need a third one. Oh, that's open now. Okay, fine. Ah, that gets me up here. Big light switch. Oh no!
There. One less place for him to hide.
Step 1, tubes. Step 2, dirt arrange you. Step 3, spider time. Gerbil took the top head. Now, we are going to activate this mission. Because it's funny. I don't know how much of it we're actually going to do, but we're going to activate it. Speak with the voice on the cell intercom.
Yes, hello? Yes, me? Worry who? C to C.
Hello?
Hello. Great about us today. Long roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Casual turning. Back and front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being pressed without. Lady going and loosing back for eye?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head? The head for tales? For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take a look.
For the reading head.
Maybe it wants something to read. Or a jar. Let's just see what we can find.
Who knows? Anyway, back to the main quest. We might come back to that later. Depending on how long this takes us. Right, yes. So we're going up. You can give it stuff from here. As in, you can give it anything, or if you give it the right things. So I know there is stuff you can pick up. Is there stuff you can pick? Yes. Yes.
This could be what it wants. Let's give it a shot.
I can't actually remember what the thing is that it wants. We'll try this though.
No. Jars. A head. Scotch and peppers? Head.
Okay, that wasn't right. Let's try something else.
Some cheese, perhaps?
Maybe it'll like this.
Some food?
Head. A-S-B-E. Head.
Nope. Let's keep trying.
When you run out from options here, it'll tell you. Okay, it's kind of back to you. I don't mind. If it's just like a side quest that I wasn't going to do anyway, then I don't really mind. And especially considering that I've played this already. A-S-B-E. I think I actually
Maybe
do know what
this
it
will
wants
do the
now. I
trick?
think I've remembered. And I've seen it. I can't remember where though. But it's not in here.
Rusa, you ping pong. A head.
Guess that wasn't it either. Huh.
Rusa, you ping pong. Did I don't think there's anything else in this room, is there? Just the one thing? Oh no, there is more.
This
Toy
might do it.
dinosaur?
Maybe.
I want this guy to make a reappearance in.
Lady, you are school and dirt for loosing.
Keep that up, and I won't help you anymore.
I want this guy to return in Control 2.
Let's see if this will do it.
Booze.
I'm
A
ready to be
pint of
done with
booze.
this.
My favourite line in the entire game. Lady, you are school and dirt for losing.
Furry clocks, lady. The head. 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 No snacks. Head is top of all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that?
I think it wants a
How did
helmet.
it lose it?
I'm pretty sure that's what it means, like a spaceman's helmet, which we have seen before. Can't remember where though. But anyway. A job for later. Now we go to the service ducts. not the service ducts. We don't need the service ducts. They're quite useless. Is that darkness? Do I have a light? Should I pick one up? Vino! A-S-B-E. Ahead. Thank you very much for the gift sub to Head. Do you reckon they know? Do you reckon Head knows that that's what their name is? Ahead. Good. We're going down, I guess so. Ow! Bloody hell! Oh, we're back. Wait, isn't where we started? Oh, because we've done that bit now. Now we go back to Eagle Limited. I see. Wait. Maybe I will just check out those constructs. Do I have something I can do? I can construct surge. Oh, it's that one. Do I care about that? I mean, we've got the material. And I can upgrade it as well. For 20,000? I mean, sure. I guess we've not got any other upgrades that we care about. Okay. Let's remind myself what this does. And then R2 to detonate that grenade. Place multiple while L2 while aiming, so I can do that and then do that and that and then that. Will I have the patience to do that during a fight? Probably not, because it's basically because I'm firing 3 things on the grenade launcher. We'll see. We shall see. Now I can't remember.
It's just nice to have someone to talk
Langston.
to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't want to brag.
I don't know why people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird.
I'm in the wrong area.
Well, maybe that's not true.
Am I?
Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when
Oh
he's
no, we're heading
weird,
back towards.
it's
Oh yeah, we're here. Okay, fine.
Altered
I got it.
items really aren't that.
I got it. Okay. So what I want to do now is head over towards Eagle Limited AWE. However, I'm thinking that might be an appropriate place to leave the stream for today, because I think then that'll give us enough to do tomorrow. I can't remember. We've got to do the Eagle Limited bit, and then obviously
Altered
the Black Falls
items
bit.
really aren't that frightening once you get to know them.
And I think
if you figure out what they like or don't.
Langston, shush. I think. I mean, Vino, how much of this do you remember? Have we got 4 hours of gameplay tomorrow? 3 to 4 hours of gameplay tomorrow to finish this DLC? I can't remember. I think probably. I don't know. Remember, maybe. Yeah. Either way, I think that's probably a good stopping point, because I don't want to get the Eagle Limited bit will take a whole I think that's a good place to start tomorrow, to go in with a fresh AWE. So we'll do that tomorrow. Sound good? Yes. I think that's a plan. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Fun. I'm enjoying playing Control again. I like it. And I really am enjoying the context now. Having played Alan Wake, a lot of it now makes a lot more sense. But also raises questions. Wait for Alan Wake 2 and its DLCs. Yes. But we are done here now. Before we go, though, where did I put it? There it is. Forget where my buttons are. Before we go, there's a words game in progress. Level 8 is up next. Let's go. Dnuorzer. Wow, that's a lot of letters. That's a lot of letters. One of them is fake. Surround. Well done, Vino. As expected, the J is fake. So yeah, we're back tomorrow with more of this. 6 PM UK is the plan. I've hardly eaten today, so I'm going to go cook some food. And I think... yes, I think it's going to be a toad. I think it's going to be a toad, because I feel like I need to eat a toad in the hole. Not an actual toad, a toad in the hole. Yeah, because that's a lot of carbs, and I need to eat. That's wrong. I didn't mean carbs, I meant calories. It's a lot of calories, and I need to eat calories, for I have not eaten enough food today. You are failing a little bit this. You need 9 more points. Tom, help. I'm trying. I'm looking at the letters. I'm not seeing things that make sense. Oh, I've seen something. I've seen something. I've seen something. Is it enough? Nope. Need another. Whoa! Purple Traitor literally could not have been any more last second. Literally could not have been any more last second. Purple Traitor with urns. Gives us level 9. Ramakasp. Ramakasp. Again, there's a fake. Yes! P is fake. Maracas. Oh, I'm tired. I was obviously boozed up last night, so it was not a restful night's sleep. It was a decent length sleep, but my sleeping heart rate was 70, which is much higher than my now average 55. So yeah, not the most restful sleep. I'll make up for it tonight. Oh my god, really? I mean, you can definitely have that, can't you? Can you also have... Yes, you can. Can you also have... Yes, you can. which means you can also have that was a bit better. It's good for 2. Let's keep it going. Level 11. Tunt Kittledy. Ikent Disselt. Distinct. Well spotted, Perp. What does that mean for the fake? D. No, the D is real. What's the fake letter there? I can't work it out. L? Oh yes, L. Of course. L is faked. I'll nick that one. Tits should be allowed. I can't believe it's not. Pretty good. It'll give us 2. Here comes 13. Magent. What about Magent? There's a hidden letter here as well. What the fuck is snit? I don't know. Maybe one who snitches? I don't know. A snit. Maintain. Well done, Vino. So the J is fake. And there's another I. Mania, nice. Manta, as in Manta Ray. Wow, I'm surprised Mana's no good. Unless it wants 2 N's. In it. Mana in it. Tuesday in it. Tuesday mana in it. Tuesday mana. Surprised Nana was no good as well. Interesting, acceptable words. Here's 15. Kdnigs. Ngusdikai. No, that's not gonna work. Ah, the S is fake. S is fake. Which is very annoying. Dane's a good word. Do we know what the hidden letter is yet? K? Not even close. Rubbish. Oh well. Got pretty far. 15's alright. Vino, today's top scorer. I came second. I'll take that. Well done, Vino. Right, that's it for us today. I've got a button around here. Which one do I want to press? The one that says tomorrow, 6 PM. That's the one. Wonder if decking would have won. Oh, it was decking, wasn't it? I wouldn't have won. I think it was probably the right word, but it wouldn't have got us enough. Tomorrow, 6 PM UK, is when I shall return with more of the Control DLC. Really enjoyed playing it again today. Looking forward to playing more tomorrow. I guess I'm probably going to finish it tomorrow. I'm going to try to anyway. Where are we going to go? Who wants to be raided? We try. Let's go and see Twiggy, shall we? It's Twiggy, who is playing a game called Harold Halibut. No idea. Let's go find out together. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your Sunday. Be chill. Be relaxed. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.